Hello and welcome to Cargo Shots from the Stat Trade Times, powered by Group Concorde. Here's our pick of the best news shots that made the headlines this week.
Let's look at the week's top stories. UPS and Teamsters. The union, representing about 340,000 UPS employees, reached a tentative 5-year agreement, subject to voting and ratification by union members. UPS has put $30 billion in new money on the table as a direct result of negotiations, according to Teamsters. Existing full and part-time UPS Teamsters will get $2.75 more per hour in 2023 and $7.50 more per hour over the length of the contract. The deal also includes creation of 7,500 new full-time Teamster jobs and the fulfillment of 22,500 open positions. One Air, Britain's first air cargo airline, completed its first Boeing 747-400 freighter flight, operating a full charter from China to the UK. 100-ton cargo arrived at London Heathrow from Jinan, Shandong, officially launching the new airline. One Air anticipates regular demand for flights from the UK to Europe, Middle East and Asia, with services to China and the US to follow. One Air is the only UK operator of the Boeing 747 with its dry-leased B747-400SF. In preparation of its launch of operations, it has established a team of over 100 aviation and air cargo specialists at its headquarters near London Heathrow. DHL Group has signed an agreement to acquire 100% of Turkish parcel delivery company MNG Kargo. For DHL e-commerce, the newly acquired parcel network with 27 mid-mile sorting centers and over 800 last-mile branches across Turkiye is a perfect addition to the European parcel delivery network. By combining DHL e-commerce's network and digital expertise with MNG Kargo's local footprint, DHL Group will be perfectly situated to benefit from the growth potential of the Turkish market. Airbus reported an 11% increase in revenue at 27.7 billion euros, but net income declined 20% to 1.5 billion euros. A total of 316 commercial aircraft were delivered compared to 297 aircraft in the first half of 2022. Airbus has maintained its 2023 outlook issued in February. 720 commercial aircraft deliveries, adjusted operating profit of 6 billion euros and free cash flow of 3 billion euros. Boeing recorded a 23% increase in revenue at $37.7 billion for the first half of 2023, with net loss declining to $574 million from $1.1 billion in the first half of last year. Commercial airplane deliveries increased 23% to 266 compared to 216 last year. DB Schenker generated revenue of 10.1 billion euros in the first 6 months of 2023, down 29% compared to the first half of 2022. Operating profit declined 48% to 626 million euros, compared to 1.2 billion euros in the first half of 2022. DB Group is looking at options regarding the sale of DB Schenker. An official statement said the analysis is going as planned and it will take some more time, as is normal in these situations. Kuehne Nagel reported a 38% decrease in net turnover to 12.7 billion Swiss franc in the first 6 months of 2023. Net turnover of the air logistics unit declined 44% to 3.5 billion Swiss franc, and operating profit dropped 65% to 293 million Swiss franc. The pace of declining volumes eased in the second quarter, and air freight volume in the first half of 2023 was 957,000 tons. DSV reported a 36% decline to 79 billion Danish krone in the first half of 2023. The Air and Sea division saw a 36% decline in operating profit for first half of 2023, impacted by lower freight volumes and rates compared to the same period last year. DSV has upgraded the full-year outlook and expects operating profit to be in the range of 17 to 18.5 billion Danish krone as against the earlier estimate of 16 to 18 billion Danish krone. IAG Cargo, the cargo division of International Airlines Group, reported a 28% decline in revenue at 603 million euros for the first half of 2023 compared to the same period last year. Yields for first half of 2023 were lower year-on-year, but tonnage increased 6.5%. IAG Cargo opened New Premier, its new flagship handling facility at its London hub in the first part of the year. With an investment of over 100 million euros, the state-of-the-art 10,000 square meter semi-automated warehouse more than doubles IAG Cargo's handling capacity of premium shipments. And it's a wrap for this week's episode. You can read more on all of these stories at stattimes.com. Make sure to check back next Friday for the news that you need to know to end the week. Wishing you a great weekend ahead, and do take good care.
For the latest news on air freight, visit our website. Follow us on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to our weekly newsletter. Give our YouTube channel a visit and subscribe to access our past webinars and virtual conferences and access exclusive one-on-one interviews with global logistics leaders. Thank you for tuning in to Cargo Shots by the Start Times, powered by Group Concorde. See you next week with a fresh roundup of cargo news makers.